And again, at the December 19th, 2023 meeting, I'm allowed to say that I started a USD 497 mass protest. I'm allowed to read an article on the harms of masking children. Why was I not stopped like I was in July of 2023?
Sir, is this having to do with any
at the April
germane to the city of Lawrence business?
Oh yeah, I'm suing your asses over it, so it's definitely germane. This is the lawsuit. Like I just said, Bart, can you stop my time, please? This is germane because I'm suing you. This is a lawsuit brought against the city and the mayor right there.
Am I invited?
No, Courtney, you're not. My name is Dr. Justin Spees. At the July 18th, 2023 City Commission meeting, I attempted to speak during general public comment. I introduced myself as having started a protest in 2021 against the child mask mandate in effect at the USD 497 school district. Mayor Lisa Larson stopped me from speaking and said, quote, "What does this have to do with the city?" Close quote. I then attempted to read a research article on the negative effects of wearing COVID masks. I was again stopped by Lisa Larson, who said, quote, "You are not speaking about something that is germane to the city, and you are not talking about items that are germane to the business of the commissioners," close quote.
We are still not safe. We still have, frankly, a need to be here, a need to be directing.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am.
I think you misgendered that "they" there, Mayor.
I do apologize.
That a hate crime? You know, under the discriminatory act you guys are going to be proposing, that'd be a hate crime, wouldn't it? Are you going to try to get to a point where we're not allowed to do that kind of stuff, but you're up there doing it and it's just sorry? You guys going to run a headline about that? Mayor misgenders "they" at meeting? Surely would do it to me. Let's talk about baseless conspiracy theories. Men having babies, men having periods. Come on, there ain't a bigger conspiracy theory than that. So save your conspiracy theory bullshit for somebody that gives a shit. My name is Dr. Justin Spees. My doctorate is in human development from Kansas State. Back in July of 2021, I started a protest against the child mask mandates that were in effect in USD 497 for the second time.
Point of order.
So I got tired of the bullshit.
Sir, what's it do with the city? What is your discussion? Sir, you're out of order. This is your warning. One more time and I'm going to have you leave.
So anyways, like I was saying, so when I did my protest, I was vilified around here and made it into a political matter, like it was a baseless conspiracy theory, right? So I came across an article here the other day. It's from June 26th of 2022. It's from the online journal iPerception. It's called "Mask Wearing Affects Emotion Perception." As I read through here, I want you to think about this through the lens of what children went through while you all supported masking. That's what
Sir,
it has to
I'm
do
going to.
with.
You are not speaking about something that's germane to the city.
Stop.
Commissioner,
You
please.
all put in a mask
Be
mandate
quiet.
that affected
Sir,
children. and
you're
as far as
done.
I
This is
can-
your warning. This is your warning. You
what?
are not talking about items that are germane to the city commission.
Shit, I'm
and
not.
you are done.
You are got to be kidding me. You all put in a mask.
Officer, please remove this. We'll step
For
back.
what?
For 5
For
minutes.
what? For what?
What? That's insane.
This incident is part of the lawsuit that I have filed against the commission for violating my rights to free speech. In the city's motion to dismiss my lawsuit, the city contends that, quote, "Plaintiff provided testimony that was irrelevant, disruptive, and hindered the commission's authority to conduct an effective and orderly meeting. When the commission enforced the policy, it was not discriminating against plaintiff's viewpoints. Rather, the commission was enforcing a reasonable restriction on speech to orderly and efficiently conduct the public meetings," close quote. If merely mentioning USD 497 is not germane to city business and disrupts the meeting, then why was Speaker Alchemy Roenick allowed to say at the January 17th, 2022 meeting, quote, "This year, USD 497 is expected to make $9 million worth of cuts to the community's children's education, including closing several schools," close quote.
This year, USD 497 is expected to make $9 million worth of cuts to our community's children's education, including closing several schools and going to a 4-day school week. These measures are, of course, deeply unpopular with parents and teaching staff, and many teaching staff have left the district or the profession altogether. Our schools have been forced to make tough decisions for years.
How is that relevant to your business? Why was USD 497 school board member Carol Cadu Blackwood allowed to introduce herself as a USD 497 school board member at the September 12th, 2023 meeting?
Bonjour. Hello, my name is Carol Cady Blackwood. I am a longtime Lawrence resident. I am a sixth-generation Kansan and an enrolled member of the Kickapoo tribe in Kansas and affiliated with the Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation. But I am also a member of the Lawrence School Board, but I'm not coming here as a school board member. I'm coming here as an individual and an Evergy customer.
Her introduction mentions USD 497 like my introduction did. Why am I allowed at the March 7th, 2023 meeting to introduce myself with the exact same mass protest language I did that got me stopped later at July 18th meeting, and I'm allowed to read an article on COVID masks not being effective?
My name is Dr. Justin Spees, and I started a protest back in July 2021 against the child mask mandates that lasted until March 2022. I'm here this evening to say I told you so about masks not being effective and masking not being based in science. I'm saying I told you so to all you crazy liberal fucks here in Lawrence who try to ruin my life over this. You didn't believe me about masks then or ever, so tonight I'm going to read a recent article published in your own mainstream media, the ultra-liberal New York Times, acknowledging that all you dumb shit liberals were wrong about masks and mass policies, and all us crazy far-right extremist conspiracy theorists were right. The article's titled "The Mask Mandates Did Nothing. Will Any Lessons Be Learned?" by Brett Stevens. It was published on February 21st.
Why was I not stopped that time? Why was I allowed at the April 4th, 2023 meeting to do my same mask protest introduction plus mention the vaccine clinic protests I attended?
My name is Dr. Justin Spees, and I protested the child mask mandates around here along with the child COVID vaccine clinics the city and county supported and hosted in 2021 and 2022. Recently, the World Health Organization changed its COVID vaccination advice, moving children to low priority and thus a low risk group not needing the vaccine. It's another thing us crazy right-wing extremist conspiracy theorists were right about again. Your very own liberal mainstream media, CNN, published an article on it, and I'll read from it in the WHO statement in a minute.
I was even allowed to read an article on COVID vaccines. And again, at the December 19th, 2023 meeting, I'm allowed to say that I started a USD 497 mask protest. I'm allowed to read an article on the harms of masking children.
My name is Dr. Justin Spees. In July of 2021, I started a protest against a mask mandate in USD 497, a child mask mandate. And my message was simple, that it was child abuse. You all put in a mask mandate requirement for children beginning at age 2 during COVID. I came across this article and I want to read it to show you all how wrong you were for masking children during COVID and that it was child abuse. The name of the study is Child Mask Mandates for COVID-19, a systematic review published in the Archives of Disease in Childhood on December 2nd, 2023.
Why was I not stopped like I
Sir,
was in July of 2023?
Sir, is this having to do with any
At the April...
germane to the city of Lawrence business?
Oh, yeah, I'm suing your asses over it, so it's definitely germane. This is the lawsuit. Like I just said, Bart, can you stop my time, please? This is germane because I'm suing you. This is a lawsuit brought against the city and the mayor right there, Lisa Larson.
Sir,
Why was I not stopped like I was in July 22? What is it, Bart?
I'm cautioning you. I'm wanting to run an orderly and efficient meeting.
What am I doing wrong, Bart?
I'm just
Tell me how this isn't germane.
Please don't be disruptive.
Tell me how am I being disruptive, Bart? How am I being disruptive? Can you stop my time? I'm having to defend myself for 20 seconds now. Tell me how I'm not being germane and how I'm being disruptive, Bart. Please tell me. How does this lawsuit not impact?
Sir?
Now I'm not allowed to even say what I wanted to say. I had a whole thing written out here. Now I got to stop and defend myself. My time is still going, and I have done nothing wrong to deserve that. I'm mentioning a lawsuit and the inconsistencies that are happening in your meetings under your watch and under Lisa Larson's watch as mayor, and all you guys, as far as I'm concerned. And now no.
Sir,
My general public comment was not to come up here and defend the germaneness of this. I was stopped with 45 seconds remaining. I was stopped with 45 seconds.
That's the...
Be rational, Bart. Be rational. Give me my 45.
No.
You're not going to be rational? Give me my 45, man. Be fair, Bart.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You stopped me, Bart.
Yes, because of the germaneness of what you were saying.
Okay, then explain to me how it wasn't germane, Bart. How was my lawsuit?
Sir, at this point, you're being a disruption. So I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm not gonna leave, Bart. So go fuck yourself. You can ask me all day. I'm sitting down and I'm just gonna attend the rest of the meeting. I'm not even else. Nope. I'm staying.
Recess again? Does that feel cold? What? Or should we just go? Sure. What's that?
Let's go forward.
Just go forward?
Yeah, okay.
Just go for it.
All right.
Speaking on something
Who's
germane,
next?
and I'm
Who's
told I'd be
next?
an disruption.
We're not going to exit him at this point.
Why not?
So we are almost at the end of the meeting.
Hold on, I was just asked to leave.
Yep. Let's continue on.